Hey everybody, Tommy for Tom's Road Trippin'. I am at Universal Studios Florida Resort, and today I'm going to be checking out Universal Studios Park. This is the original park that started all here in Orlando, Florida, back in the early 90s. This park has changed significantly since opening. All of the original stuff, but one attraction is all gone. The days of Nickelodeon Studios and Jaws and original King Kong is long gone. It's history to make room for new stuff. There's some new construction going on here at the park. I will show you once I'm inside. Things have changed, some not for the better. I miss the old Universal Studios from back in the day, but progress dictates things of old have to be removed to make room for new stuff. Happens everywhere. So I am almost to the front of the gate and gonna do a full tour for you today and show you everything that the park has to offer currently. And of course you got the iconic globe. This is actually a newer version. The original Universal Studios globe that sat here for decades is actually over in California Universal Studios now. That's a close-up view of the Universal Studios Florida globe. All right, main entrance area. Mardi Gras is going on right now also. That's pretty cool. I'll be able to experience that. Just to the right of the plaza, you got the Universal Studios Administration Building, which houses guest services. So if you have something to do with your pass, you know, your annual pass or your park admission, that's where you would go to. Then on the left-hand side is where you actually purchase your tickets, vouchers, annual passes, if you've not done that ahead of time. Now this is a great thing right here. If you come here with kids, you'll know height requirements for all of the rides and attractions before you actually get inside. So there's no disappointments once you're inside the gate if your child is not tall enough. All right, so right past those two building areas that I showed you is where you would actually scan your ticket to get in. All right, just inside the gates on the left-hand side, you got the rental services where you can rent wheelchairs and EVs. They also have locker rentals and restroom locations. All right, so directly past the entry point to the right, you got the Studio Audience Center. This is also where First Aid and Lost and Found is located. All right, so the main entrance area, once you are past the ticket gate, you will see all of the different things here. Got the sweet shop. All right, so I will show you all of the gift shops up here in the front on the way out. So lots of stuff to see here.
Okay, I'll wait for you, don't worry.
You got Minion Land right here in the front. And Despicable Me, Minion Mayhem. Those are the first attractions we come to. Got the Universal Studios Florida board to let you know the wait times for a lot of the attractions here. Got Emerald City Eats.
Madison.
That's what they've got to offer. So all you fans of Illumination and Minions, right here at the front is the place for you. And of course, Despicable Me, Minion Mayhem is a motion simulator ride. Back in the early days of the park, back when you had Nickelodeon Studios, this was Jimmy Neutron. So directly across from Despicable Me, we got Illumination's BuildCon Minion Blast. Now I'm going to take it by attraction and ride, whether or not I'll be able to film inside the attraction. I wasn't expecting to be able to film anything when I was at Universal Studios Hollywood this past year, and I was surprised I was able to film on a lot of stuff. Typically, Universal Studios in Florida and the Disney parks and Universal Studios, and I already said that, but SeaWorld, the ride filming requirements are more enhanced because of these parks are generally a lot more crowded, and I can't guarantee I'll be able to film on certain things. So as I said, I'll take it by each attraction, whether or not I'll be able to film or not. All right, so this is a target shooting game. All about the villains.
Attention all villains. Please fill in all available space, keeping up with the party in front of you. For your safety,
Or we are the villains here on this.
thank you.
So we're supposed to target the minions. The unlawful outfitters. This is going to be what we're going to be shooting with, I think. It's always cool to see the stuff in the queue lines. Alright, I got my blaster. Luckily, I can do it with one hand. I did ask if I could film. Get it lit up.
Hi there, I'm Connor, the VillainCon mascot, here with some important safety tips. This is a handheld laser challenge along with lighting conditions. Do not take part in the challenge if you are prone to motion sickness and dizziness or have medical sensitivities.
Get a moving walkway, blue dot, okay. Here's where we start. Then this is where we practice. We're on a moving sidewalk. Woo! Yeah, see, since we're villains, we're supposed to shoot at all this stuff. So yeah, that's a moving sidewalk, moving pathway that we're on. Shooting at the bad guys, shooting at the good guys. I don't know where I'm aiming at. Not really sure what I am aiming at or what the aimer is. I'm not really sure. Stuff on the other side to shoot at. Oh, they're skating. So yeah, we're supposed to be aiming at the minions because, like I said, we're villains in this game. This is interesting.
You can't compete with me! Victor! Oh yeah! You were never a match for my superior intellect! I have weaponized seafood at my command! Curse you, tiny moon! It's me! Scarlet Overkill!
So, I'm actually not sure if you're supposed to be shooting at the villains or we are villains. I'm really confused. So this is what I got.
Well, most of you, right,
The villain con walk.
So yeah, moving sidewalk. It's actually really unique. I've never seen a
Villain con walkway. That's
an attraction like that. That's actually pretty cool. So we put our blaster here in the basket. Yes, it puts the blaster in the basket. So yeah, that was interesting. My hand hurts holding it with one hand and trying to pull the trigger. First, you exit into a gift shop. Every attraction and ride here, you're going to exit into a gift shop because this is where they want your money. Now, I do recommend if you want to purchase a souvenir, you do this towards the end because the main gift shops out front is going to have merchandise for every attraction in the park. So don't feel compelled to buy something the first time because it's not necessary. If there's something that you see that you might like, get it a little bit later. Because keep in mind, stuff that you buy, you have to hold on to it and walk with it the entire day. All right, so we exit at the exit point of Despicable Me Minions Mayhem. See, they also have a gift shop. So I'm going to show you everything along this route here now. They have their big, giant theater, or their stage rather. This is where they hold different events throughout the year. Now, while this is not as big of an active motion picture studio as it is in Universal Studios in Hollywood, there are still a lot of sound stages, and they do still film things here. This is one of their open air gift shops for Mardi Gras. And you can meet one of the characters. I do not recognize this character because I don't really watch animated movies as much anymore. But they have a lot of faux fronts to a lot of the buildings. This is Bake My Day. Looks like another sweet shop. Oh yes, a Minions themed bake shop. So all of the fluffy unicorns from the first Despicable Me movie. So they have a lot of prepackaged stuff. This is their menu: cake pops, sweet roll or Swiss rolls, cookies. So a lot of their Minions cookies, and they got candies. Yeah, so they got macaroons and the Minions cupcakes and cookies. Right next to that, you got Freeze-Ray Pops. Again, more faux fronts. Continue on with the Minions. This poor guy was painting and a bucket dumped on him. This is cool. All the foods. Here's some spaghetti. Wow, imagine Minions in a in a kitchen. And you see them in the kitchen making all the food. You know how sanitary that would be. Of course, bananas. Got the vending machine. 33 ways to take a Minion break. Alright, so this is their menu that we've got. A lot of different things. Apologize for the reflection. So basically you're going to place your order, let them know your table number. After you pay for your meal, they will bring it to your table. And they got Pop-Banana. Why they got banana popcorn? Ooh, that sounds good. Here's decked out and all the Mardi Gras stuff. This is the parade route. I have been here one year before for Mardi Gras. You know, they come around with their floats around this way and they throw out beads just like a regular Mardi Gras parade. Next up, we got Saturday Night Live, the Tonight Show shop, and Jimmy Fallon's Race to New York. This replaced the much beloved Twister attraction. So I'm gonna go check this out. I've never done this. Alright, so this is yet another motion simulator attraction. I did ask, I will not be able to film on this. So I'm gonna skip this for now. They did say that possibly later in the day that perhaps I might be able to film on it. She cannot make any guarantees. Now they are working on a brand new roller coaster, just as the California counterpart, Fast and Furious Hollywood Drift roller coaster, is being constructed here. This replaces Hollywood Rip Ride Rocket, which was a fantastic roller coaster. You see right there, that opening is where the track used to come through. So as part of the Mardi Gras celebration, you have different foods from different areas. You got Puerto Rico. That's what they've got. Again, this area has a lot of faux fronts to them. And right over here is one of the most fun attractions that they have here, Revenge of the Mummy. It's a high-octane roller coaster, and I will definitely not be able to film inside of this. Good thing about this, they do have a single rider line. If you don't want to pay for the express, oftentimes single rider, you're going to get in faster. Now on Revenge of the Mummy, you are not able to bring any loose items, so they do have lockers available. All your loose stuff, keys, wallets, cameras such as this would have to go in a locker. So I won't even be able to go inside and show you the queue line. Alright, Sahara Traders is the exit point for Revenge of the Mummy. So I'm going to show you inside the gift shop. So again, this is a fantastic roller coaster. When I took my mother here to Universal Studios and Islands of Adventure several years ago, I took her on this. It was my first time on this ride, not knowing that it was a roller coaster. And I felt horrible. But she was a trooper. She still had fun on it, I think, anyway. All right, and directly across from the Revenge of the Mummy ride, you got Finnegan's. Oh, and they're closed right now. What a bummer. So during Halloween Horror Nights, this whole area is decked out. So a lot of, again, the faux fronts. You got the Blues Brothers stage show. Again, Finnegan's is not open, which is a bummer, because you have some wonderful food. All of the set of false fronts. Transformers to ride right over there. I will come back to that. Kitty Cat Club. Alright, back over by Revenge of the Mummy. I noticed this from inside the gift shop. They got the Palace Arcade. So traditional arcades, like I remember from a long time ago when I was a kid, are essentially a thing of the past. Most arcades now are going to be 90% or more of claw machines, which are fun. You know, if you don't want to spend a lot of money buying a plush, you could possibly win one. Now, they still have a couple actual arcade games sprinkled around. But arcades aren't popular anymore because of the at-home game systems like the PlayStations and the Xboxes, Nintendos. They're all advanced so much that it is arcade game quality graphics. So stuff like this is more for nostalgia for people such as myself. And again, claw machines. So more essentially fake buildings. Over this direction here is where Jaws the Ride used to be. That is also gone. Now there are some actual food eateries over in this direction. So just outside the side pathway or the alleyway from the arcade are restaurant locations. All right, we got Louis'. This is what they got from outside the walk-up window. And inside they got a gelato bar. First, they got all the Mardi Gras stuff. Got pizza, entrees, salads and subs, and desserts and drinks. And of course, lots of seating. Now they do have Coke Freestyle machines here all throughout the park. You can buy a refillable bottle. If you saw my Universal Studios Hollywood video, you'll remember I had the refillable drink bottle. I'll get one of those a little bit later. So I am not quite ready for food just yet. It's possible I will come back to this location a little bit later. I like a good pizza, especially Italian style pizza. All right, showing you more of the false fronts. This is all the dining room of Louis' Pizzeria. Games of amusement, Starbucks. This is a traditional Starbucks, all the basic stuff that a regular Starbucks will have. Maybe just a little more expensive because we're inside an amusement park. But you can purchase your refillable drink bottles here. You also have water, they got their Danishes. So get your caffeine fix here. Over here by the wharf area. So I'm gonna do a little backtrack slightly. This is Transformers the Ride 3D. This is another motion simulator. That is the only thing about Universal Studios Florida Resort that I don't really care for. Their overabundance of motion simulators. Besides the roller coasters, almost every other ride that they have in the parks is all motion simulator. That doesn't mean I don't enjoy them, it's just that a lot of what they have here is motion simulators. More gift shops. So more than likely I will not be able to film on this, but I will ask. More stuff. All right, so as I suspected, they do not allow filming on the ride. They do have single rider lines. So this is a little bit of remnants from the old Jaws ride, which was the opening attraction, you know, when the park first opened. So I will show you the gift shop for Transformers. I got the Blues Brothers. What's up? That was a good movie. All right, so Supply Vault is the gift shop that you will exit into So I do enjoy the Transformers franchise. I used to watch Transformers when I was a child. Of course, that was the animated version. Remember after school coming home, watching Transformers and G.I. Joe. So yeah, they have some games, some toys, some plush. Now down the pathway, just like the California counterpart, Universal Studios Florida also has a place where you can meet either a Decepticon or Transformer. So you got the line of people. Transformers, you got Bumblebee. Bumblebee's out. He talks with music. Got rest locations right here. You got the classic cars. Yep, you're right by Mel's Diner. Old 50s style diner. Most amusement parks have their version of Mel's Drive-In. You know, Six Flags has them. It's not Mel's, but they have their own version of a 50s diner. Back when my parents were children, you actually went to a place like this and a car hop would come out and actually bring the food to your car.
It's unpaid. I can't afford an understudy, but if you want to be here...
There's your menu board. You get indoor seating in a jukebox. So this might be the only place in the park where you can actually get a milkshake. More of these classic cars. All right, so I'm gonna work my way back on this side. Essentially, the park makes a big loop around. Back this way is going to be the Simpsons Land. And so I will come back up this way and show you everything along that walkway. So we're heading back over this direction by the entrance to Transformers. More of the Mardi Gras foods. Got Ireland. Here they got fish and chips. Oh, they got a food cart. That's what they've got. So turkey legs are a toss-up. Some of them are really, really good. Others are really, really bad. I think my worst turkey leg I ever had was at Disney's Hollywood. Years ago, got the turkey leg and took a bite of it, and it was like eating rubber. Brought it back to the stand where I got it from, and it literally bounced on the counter. And of course, it wasn't the person selling it. It wasn't their fault. They apologized and of course refunded my money. So since then, amusement park, you know, turkey legs are not something that I usually go for. So again, backtrack just ever so slightly. Back over in this direction. Now they do have all of the different alleys you can go down. And I mentioned earlier about Halloween Horror Nights. I've not been here to Halloween Horror Nights in quite some time. I will see if I have the funds this year, or the time rather, is more More so what kept me from coming here this past year. But I will try my best to get here. Alright, so we are up to where I left off. Again, there's Louis. Also, again, as part of Mardi Gras, you got Bloody Marys. And that's what they've got. Other side of the Italian restaurant. Now over here, they got Fast and Furious Supercharged. Now I heard rumors that this is going to be replaced as soon as the roller coaster opens up because this is not a good attraction from what I understand. They took all of the bits and pieces from the Universal Studios Hollywood version and brought it here, but it's so chopped and cheap looking, it's not even worth it. This is another simulator ride, so I know I will not be able to film in it. Nice fountain. Got San Francisco snacks. That's what they've got.
Thank you so much. Bye.
So all these jets here is where they have their fountain show. I think that's, I'm not sure if that's every night or not. Got Richter's Burger Company. And Ghirardelli's. I'm gonna go in here. This right here is a nod to the earthquake attraction that no longer exists at this park. That's what they've got. Alright, got my refillable drink bottle, Mardi Gras one. Get free refills every 10 minutes the rest of the day. And I will be able to reactivate this when I do Islands of Adventure next week in an epic universe. So I do love the Coke freestyle machines because I can mix and match. I usually either get cherry vanilla Coke or plain old mellow yellow, or sometimes cherry mellow yellow. Alright, so the change the bottles here, instead of having a straw, they have opens and closes. You just drink right from the bottle top. That's a little more convenient than the actual straw. Alright, so I'm back to the main street. Gonna continue going through. You have restroom locations directly across from Richter Burger. Got the San Francisco Candy Factory. Another yummy sweet shop. Oh, Scooby-Doo. This show came out before I was born, and it is still going strong, still popular. You know, so they have some plush and some other things. Now right here, the Wade candies is where you gotta really watch out, because it might seem like you're not getting very much, but man, it adds up very, very quickly. You're better off getting a pre-portioned, bag of candy. And just like the Minions Bakery that we saw earlier, they've got, certain things similar to that, but they also have fudge and a good assortment of cookies. Like I said, they got the macaroons, and then they have the candy apples and chocolate dipped apples. All of the good stuff that rots your teeth. We got Chiz Alcatraz. So they got adult beverages.
Everybody good?
Another remnant of the former Jaws opening day attraction that is no longer here. I was very happy to see Jaws is still happening at Universal Studios Hollywood on the tram tour. Tram tour for Universal Studios Florida is long gone also. So this is essentially a new park compared to what all the past attractions. Like right across from there, you can see the Simpsons ride. That used to be Back to the Future attraction. Oh yeah, Fisherman's Wharf, San Francisco. I hope to visit that coming up this year, you know, the real Fisherman's Wharf. When I go back to California later this year. More food for the Mardi Gras celebration. You got Austria. All right, so this is the exit point for the Fast and the Furious attraction. See some nice custom hot rods you got over here. Do not know if these are movie used vehicles. Where you get off the attraction, and yes, it enters in or exits into a gift shop. I never really got big into the Fast and Furious franchise. I saw the first movie and I think maybe the second one. So yeah, all sorts of different things. So of course there's lots of fans that got into it, you know, watched all the movies. And across the net, you got Lamar's Landing. All seafood. And this is what they've got available. This is a sit-down eatery. You also got the San Francisco Pastry Company. This is their menu board that they've got. You got beverages, you got slices of cake, you got sandwiches, pastries. Ooh, cheese Danish. Got another food stand for Mardi Gras. This is China. Got amazing pictures. This is where you insert your image into the poster. Right next to that, you got another open air gift shop. Got some other stuff you can get. Hello. All right, for all you Harry Potter fans, come to King's Cross Station. This is a replica of the real King's Cross Railroad Station over in England. Not exactly sure because I'm not from there, so please forgive me. Cool thing about this is if you have a park-to-park pass, you have to show that before you go through here. But one of the best Harry Potter attractions that they have here, you get to ride the Hogwarts Express between the two parks, which is really, really neat. So this area here is all Harry Potter. All of the Harry Potter themed stuff. This is where it all began. This was the first park that had Harry Potter. So right through here, so again, they have all of the faux fronts. And right through here is Diagon Alley, and I'll show you that momentarily. I wanted to show you this. They got the night bus. If you remember this from the Harry Potter film, I don't remember if this was 3 or 4. It's where Harry leaves and the bus picks him up. All right, let's go check out the world of Harry Potter. Right through here. Remember this from the very first film? Hagrid brings Harry here. Here we go. This is where all of the witches and wizards come to prepare for their year at Hogwarts. So there is a lot of gift shops in this area. I've seen people in the past in a full garb where they purchase everything, and that's going to run into, you know, over $1,000. But whatever your favorite house is, they have all the stuff available. Got Weasley's toy shop.
It was worth it just to see that, wasn't it? Really?
You mean rats?
Of course, we can't go up to the other floors. So they have a lot of things you can actually purchase, but then there's a lot of mock items in here, you know, that were, you know, shown in the films. Oh, they got the expandable ear. And more. I love the decor in here. Here we got another sweet shop. I remember back when this first opened, they actually have the every bean that they had from the movies. There we go, that's right here. And a lot of the flavors are quite gross. And they got chocolate frogs you can buy. Unfortunately, they didn't actually hop like in the movies. There you go, the owls. So the world of Harry Potter at Universal Studios Hollywood is a fraction of the size Right up above is where Powerworks Express goes between the two parks. People that purchase wands, their wands can do different things around the whole area. Over here you can buy butterbeer, other drinks. You have live entertainment throughout the day. Again, a lot of different stores. Oh, money exchange. Look at that. That is pretty neat. Look at that, bars of gold. So some of these are faux fronts, not actual buildings you can go into. You got dragon-fired popcorn. Well, that's nice. Yeah, they got beverages, they got chips. I have definitely enjoyed the Harry Potter franchise and the prequel movies. More of the gift shops you can go into. There's a dragon. Inside, more of the gift shops. Most of the gift shops connect into each other. So there's no need to go outside each time. I really like all of the detail that they have here. And I believe this is the exit gift shop to Escape from Gringotts. That is the ride that they have in this area. So this is the outside of the gift shop I was just in. Again, people with their wands does different things. Yeah, Escape from Gringotts, another motion simulator ride. But it's a lot better than most of the other ones. This is another ride that you have to have all of your loose items in a locker. You cannot bring anything on the ride with you. It's 50 minutes. So I will be going on all of the attractions a little bit later after I film my full tour for you guys. So this is the far end where I first came in. Got an ice cream parlor. Again, more gift shops, both sides. School books sold here. Wand repair. And up here is the wand shop. Just like from the first movie.
You want to look at the wands, Aaron? Look behind you.
All of the different wands. All the famous witches and warlocks' wands are all in here. All the famous ones, everybody that had a wand, you'd be able to get a replica right inside this store. Sorry about that. Trying to get through so I can show you all the wands, various prices. Alright, gonna go inside this gift shop. Another one of their large gift shops. So it's very kind of dark in here. But this is where you can actually purchase robes. Because I've seen people even today in full garb. You know, whatever your favorite house is, you can purchase everything that was depicted in the movies, from robes, scarves, socks. You know, of course, you get your wands. I guess people that have annual passes, it's gonna be a lot easier to spread out your purchases.
Oh, you look absolutely brilliant.
I'll show you inside the ice cream shop. Very crowded in here, so let's give you a quick overview of what they've got. Yeah, occasionally the dragon breathes out fire. So I'm right outside the ice cream shop. There we go. Well, that is gonna do it. Thought he was. Wow, you can feel the heat. All right, gonna go inside this shop. Again, when you come in these shops, make sure you check out all the stuff up above. All sorts of things in here. Now this whole area is extremely crowded. No surprise. Just gonna give you a brief overview. Like I said, I'm not gonna stay in here very long. Rats and toads. You know, first year students gonna come in, you know, as part of their setup for first years. Oh, they got butterbeer. Not sure if you'll be able to see this, but they have a lot of adult beverages in here. Yeah, things on tap. They got public restrooms. And you can hear Moaning Myrtle inside the restrooms. Got Borgin and Burks. Potions. So you got some of the not so good areas. It's where Harry found himself in one of the movies. I think the second one. This is where all of the less reputable witches and wizards are located. They're the ones that use dark magic. Hence all of the darkness. So there is a lot of other things that you can see. Like I said, it's extremely dark here. More things you can see, you know, your wands. You go inside this gift shop. Yes, reputable witches and wizards will never go to places such as this. Lots more stuff. There's some cool trinkets you can get in here. Alright, so going back into the light. Back over to this area now. Now, as many people that are here right now, would you believe this is a slow season? Even on a slow season in February, this place has a lot of people. Because don't forget, Florida, the theme park capital of the world. More tourists come to this state than any other state in the country. As we're back onto the main pathway, can you continue moving on? Last little remnants of the Harry Potter area. This area of the park used to have Confrontation, the original version of the King Kong attraction. That closed to make room for this. Same thing with Earthquake. They have since created a new Kong ride over Islands of Adventure, and I will show you that when I go there next week. So, gonna be working my way over towards the Simpsons Land. And rumors are churning that that's gonna be going away soon. Got another little food eatery right here. That's what they've got. Shepherd's pie, that's good. All right, big gray building at restroom locations. And just beyond that is this big stadium. This has been used for different things over the years. Usually during Halloween Horror Nights, this is utilized. So it's not anything at the moment. All right, right over here, straight ahead, is Men in Black. Yeah, Men in Black Alien Attack. This is another motion simulator. So again, I don't believe I'll be able to film inside. I do enjoy the Men in Black franchise, although the main star has lost a lot of his credibility as of recent. If you know what I'm talking about, you know what I'm talking about. But this is still a fun attraction. Another motion simulator type ride. It's another attraction where you're shooting at targets. Again, single rider lines. So because of the nature of the ride, again, I will not be able to film on this. So I will be going on all of this stuff right after I'm finished with my complete walkthrough for everybody. Because I want to get that out of the way. So for Men in Black, I'm going to take you over here to the gift shop, which is the exit point of this attraction. Because of course you exit into a gift shop. Yep. And you have other things in here besides just Men in Black, because it is a good-sized gift shop. So of course you're gonna have a lot of clothing, you know, and some plush, just little odds and ends. Sunglasses, that's very important here in the state of Florida. Got hats. I'm wearing my own Tom's Road Trippin' hat. All right, directly across from the gift shop, you got cold drinks. You got ices and bottled beverages. And just to the right of the Men in Black gear shop, you got resting locations. And in front of that, you got the Coca-Cola Freestyle refill station. All right, just refilled my beverage. This is cool. You can adjust the music that's playing in here. And of course, refill your beverage. Got some cherry mellow yellow.